2004, lots of people in the room, you would hear a voice and you would go, you knew the voice, you turned around, and who you saw might not resemble what they looked like, 25 years ago. But the mannerisms, the laugh, everything was identical, which is really so cool because, physically we can change over the years, but who we are and what makes us tick doesn't. So, Dave Mathieson, who, sadly passed away about a month and a half ago, he was one of the most surprising high school reunions. He was all of what, Greg? Was he 5'4" when he graduated high school? And here was this 6'2".
Oh my God!
I don't know. I'm only 5'3", so maybe he wasn't quite 6'2", but he big 6'1" guy, and
he was a little guy. I mean, he was a little guy. Wendy,
saying, "Who are you?" I was running the reunion for the most part, and I said, like, "Who are you?" Almost like, what are you doing here? Like, you weren't part of our year. And he goes, "I'm Dave Mathieson," and I almost called him out and said, "Nah, you're not Dave." But sure as the sun rises, there was Dave in all his 6 foot plus glory. And, once I started talking to him, there was that same, I'm going to call him little boy because he was short when he graduated. But
always a small world in synchronicity, Wendy. This comes right back to you're the one who told me. You and Ralph were the ones who told me that Dave was over 6 foot tall. You had this conversation about how people stay the same, but they change, but they stay the same. And that reference that I put on the Dave Mathieson tribute, which again, we worked closely with that literally in the last couple of weeks, was exactly that. That was the elephant in the room. He was a little guy. 4'10" in high school.
Okay.
He'd kick all our butts in football, but he was like 4'10". Now you said he's 6'2". I'm saying, you're kidding me. Yeah. So that was a great story. But you clued me in on that in Seattle when we had coffee when we went to the USO. So enough of the backstory, but what a small world. And Dave Mathieson, shout out to him, man. I know he's still with us. It really, really moved me deeply with his passing because anyone who's read that tribute and stuff knows how close he was to me. And like I've said before, I almost get tired of writing eulogies. I want to write prelogies soon, which is just paying tribute to people before they pass. So anyhow, sorry to take up that mic time, but thank you. Thanks for taking me back down